Well, you don't need knees for a cut and press either. I was just worried about the distance with the spear. But if you think you've got your...
This is tight, but I'm ready.
Okay.
So you all showed up.
Yeah. All right. I don't care who's first. Who's first?
So, I think both of you guys threw off
Oh no, legs by a spear while I'm fucked.
I'm not closing.
No.
Please tell me about my calibration.
Say what?
Please tell me what my calibration is.
We'll do it.
I'm not there. Don't suck.
Tracy and I are not quite on
All right, go.
Oh,
Nope, might be over the backyard. Nope, might be on the backyard. The line move. Yeah.
I got your hand.
I'm dead.
That was 3 for me. Somebody else get in there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. I worry about sometimes you group up in the ski.
You know, it's a tight fit with nobody up against it.
Good. I pulled that shot. You only hit me.
We are a freaking broken record tonight. We've killed each other almost every pass like that. Well, you both did exactly the same thing. Yeah, both did off the back. Fine. Good. Looking to save the leg. Gave up the head of that 3.
Straight out?
Pardon?
I said I believe that was 3.
More things change.
Maintain it.
It is then.
Okay.
Oh, wow, super here tonight. I mean, it was like one from here. Yeah. It is insane. That's what you get when you train together for 20 years.
Tell me about calibration. Is it okay? It's hard to tell.
Good. Sorry, that was a little stiff. No, it's fine. No, I mean, I almost hurt my wrist. Your rib cage didn't give enough. More than that. I don't know. It was great. I'm also That's it.
Wait, so.
I'm done. I'm getting away from him.
Sorry.
You should have called him on the way down. I guess that's right. That's satisfaction. Yeah, you can dress in those. Yeah.
Everyone?
Get on.
All right, everyone, let's go.
Two more wrestling.
I was walking over here to see how you broke the key. Yeah, well. I'm trying to live for 2 more seconds next time. My shield was good. I'm tired. I put my sword inside too much. You got a nice snap. I was trying to figure out what
You go, you go. Okay.
That's a good thing that inside thrust. Well, come in. Good. Roll the point. Roll in. All in one move. You got to work. You got to do.
You okay? Good face.
That's what I'm doing.
Don't mean the legs are
It's like a drop
Sorry,
shot.
good face.
I'm rolling it
Yeah.
into a circle shot.
It was hard for
Everybody okay?
Yes. It only hurts because my dog broke my nose.
Wow, it's okay.
He's in there.
Now we got it.
Cool.
Good.
Good.
Nice.
Right in the throat.
Yep.
I misstepped and knew it was over. See you later, man. Hey, you got your phone?
Yes, I forgot about that. Yes! I was saying, Charles is really ready down the loft, he's ready for me. That's the beauty of one and done.
Well done.
Did you? Yeah, I was like, what is all those lights? I knew my grandson was dead. Yeah, I'm gonna always feel like I'm out here. I'm gonna try.
I don't know if I spent as much money on this game as I did with
That's your spirit for a second.
Yeah,
You just pull those strap and take over.
boy. Take a break.
Good, very good. Off that.
That's good, right?
I started my work.
I got a 6-foot closet, but I haven't put the head on to it yet.
Stabby, stabby.
Just have to get there and
I think we're good.
You was there training the trained us, and it's natural expectation, but most of these guys, they don't have my failings. I mean, how many really Really nice. Yeah, that too. I mean, it makes me happy at some level. I'm glad. Yeah, I feel pretty good that I know how many things I have I'm trying to do. All this new equipment. I don't know if that makes it good, but at least I know that it's never
You got your arm too. Okay? Alright, let's do one more. One more.
right.
Then I'm gonna follow it.
Yeah, there's stuff. My doc looked at my knee and
Yeah, good. Very good.
Okay, the X-ray. I said, and all the bone surgery.
For your shorts?
So he said, and he's like,
It's what I had.
all your long bones X.
Did you ever gone over the colors of your ICs first?
And he said, okay.
No.
I went to see him first.
So, human ivory picks up white and yellow first, and green. And the spectrum goes down to the least pick up, the darker colors, the dark blues, and black, things like that, right? So, you're given all your data, so you can know. Okay. Does it matter?
Little warm from your black
Up to you. So what I used to do was try to win time all the time. Because my swords were black, and you put the white paint pen, and it thins white line. So that you have white line, but it takes time to make treasure, and as the tape time shoot up, you're even faster period when your eye doesn't pick it up like your eyes pick it up.
That's a better defense than most people realize.
You're kind of in the same boat.
I've been
You're
some
giving away a
defense,
slight advantage.
probably saying if
Do you
you came
care?
out and
That's
like
up to
400
you.
people got sick, I'm like,
But that's why you
I don't even
want
remember the
white and
nuggets.
yellow.
Wake
there's
up,
a registers of the
and there's a
rank.
bottle of whiskey or two, it's like, wow,
So, just a thought, didn't know if you already went over that or not.
empty.
I don't care, it's my colors. Which is my case with the white and blue.
Gordon, the only one you know of?
The yolks that come out with black,
Yeah,
then I'm gonna put something.
maybe it says what he's doing. No, is it hired from the event?
Yes. And it's his first real flight.
Didn't know if you knew that.
That's hard. Right. But it's not the first. It's not the first, just get back to
No, I still check on yeah, no, that's a smart thing to do.
I mean, I had one of those little things like sometimes it goes too deep and gag myself, and forgot that's not that thing.
Thank you, sure.
Interesting observation.
So, white and yellow on the
Yeah,
cross.
I'm not so, I'm still trying to figure out.
So when you're taking the sword,
One can trigger
Very much so.
that's called
I get winded. It's not just like, right, you know,
But if I
it's a
want
street
to,
where, man, oh my God, this was yeah, yeah, so that's why I started to do a little bit. Trying to get my still.
Something I do, when I do color, I make sure I'm. That's the worst myself, to make sure I'm. Because where I get it is if I go to a heavy bag, I'll do 30 seconds, much hard back in your hand, technique. Then what I do is I've got a 65-pound handbag. On the wall, so I'll do for my 15 seconds, it's great. I'll grab the bag, lift it up, push it, for 15 seconds. Then I drop the bag, I do 30, and do that 3 times. And force myself to breathe. Sometimes when you're in the helmet and you're supposed to shake, it's much harder to work into the first machine gun works. I have these hyper developed hands, and I keep punching a hole through my lip.
You make noises. Yeah. It's kind of the same thing. Let's talk, you got to breathe. So, it's gonna have to.
Caliber must have been a great breeder. He's always talking shit. Remember at this crown tourney, he goes out against somebody, and oh yeah, but he went out against somebody, and I'm standing there with Tom Ball. We're like, we're better if they come to knows. Tom was like, says something, but at a very low level. The guy leans over, what? Wham! Like, while that is poor form, it is not illegal. So what happens is, people see that, and then they start making adjustments. And so, and I chased Palomar over this thing for 10 years to get him out of my head. Because when he gets in there, he's hard to dislocate. Because there was a long time where he was king of the hill. He was the best all-around fighter in this game. If you wanted a guy on your team who could win, that's the guy who would pick him. And so I would go and I just chase and fight him and get him out of the sweat that I did. But I watched him, I'm watching him, and he just closes the distance because everybody wants to wrestle with him. The Stinger sewing machine hit him to death. He just, and I'm like, well, maybe I better tap him. So I get in there and I gotta fight him, and the crown's going to him. So I get him past him, and I'm like,
I went over the week, I was fighting in Blackstone Range over the
so
weekend.
I get, and they put the martial truck going right up to the stick.
I made
It's
like,
fine. I worked on the things in the trim that I needed to.
they called Leon, I did one,
If I asked myself, I did like
myself,
do the best I could.
rain.
Going into it, I did
I ran all the way around.
Oh, yeah, no, I did.
In case I hit, in case I
I haven't
missed
put
that
my
shot.
other
You
meters.
gotta come across
I'm
the
just trying to make sure that this.
And I'm in the corner.
Got a new job. Half my weekend I'm doing remote dating.
I'm a deputy or a martial arts. Yes, sir. But I learned a lot. I
like
friends
not
now, and I learned a
and
lot.
not buying them.
I would never take anything away. He was farther, fight, working with him. Kids, you know, the 90s.
8 hours
And then they kind of took their house.
Oh, 8 hour work week, not that bad.
You know,
Until you factor in the
I was mad back then, but that, you know.
Maybe I need to go grab my ring ring, it's feels okay.
No. Everything feels unstable.
Yeah.
That's what I was aiming for.
It could
I'll take it.
pretty intense.
I've been putting up these old videos.
If you think it is good.
I need to get back, that's my next
It
task.
doesn't help as much
I have more than
to
120 left to
get
put up, and I
small
put up
lines or to just
But there was,
thing together. That's
we had
one of the most
practice.
dangerous things you can do.
Felix and I raced our squires together, and Angus and Nico and Bonner came over, and they came down, and we were all fighting the side yard.
Those are
Yeah.
really
They're fighting the side yard in the old David's house, and quite a crew.
you can use tape.
Wearing me up for everyone else.
I keep on being on
Part of
fire.
the video shows, and I
It's
saw,
what a good tape is made.
before, I went
With regular
to watch
use.
and I
Good.
made sure that
Alright, I know we're gonna quit for a second, sorry. That's what's gonna usually make me fight that
was
one.
out there.
That was hard. I was trying to track the blade with my dagger, and I was having no success.
My first
I'm glad I don't have to do that.
But I mean,
I'm glad I don't have It's great that that's an option. Yeah. What? I mean, Ballot Class, I understand.
I don't want you to get myself.
Sorry, I missed my ear.
It makes no damn difference.
There you go.
It's frustrating me.
My first 3 years fighting in SCA, I did.
I wish we had
Most of
made
it,
2 years more than
Interesting, I always like.
We did one of our measures of success is how many notaries we have on the SCA license. And the only acceptable answer was like 0.
You know, every single
Just after the first race, they turned around and stepped down. And they weren't. Don't get me wrong, those races are bad. But it's not even so many people.
We want to keep doing estimates of sorts at this point. I'm moving too much.
I don't agree with you.
I thought the second one was
That's what I'm doing. Like, I want blowing from you.
I mean, that's, I felt like in a lot of ways, that was why Rock and Allen got out, they were so trippy. And that's such a lot.
Means we're getting our demographic.
I might get you for a.
I hardly know anything until I started working.
Like I said,
Thanks for letting me know. Alright, let me.
I feel like there's something to be sensitive, but I can understand the kind of computation. But it's one of the last because it's just it's a form of society. We're not going to we all get cash to collect. It's just happens to be art.
I'm fine still doing hands up with you.
Let's go back.
Like, where do I go to make friends?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just like wherever I seem to go, I just always end up like ending up where that is. It's just like.
You know, queer people tend to be drawn to queer spaces. Even when they come out.
I know.
Not quite 5 years after. Eldemir went in 97.
Garrett.
Brought this side
of Garrett, are you still fighting, Garrett?
Yes, I'm just walking right now.
Okay. I prefer that one, honestly.
And God was
Never mind me with my way. That's the way I am.
Stay.
I might read this, and I mean, it's everything.
Sure you want to get back to.
I mean, it's everything but an Easter Catholic ceremony. And I'm like,
Yeah, no.
it's not
It's interesting things every time I get it. It's just like, oh yeah. I always end up in.
I wasn't sure I had your sword for a split second there.
You're not a
I tend to catch cool straight people.
But it's really funny to me because I just think
I need a drink. You can wait.
that one wrong person that just doesn't quite understand that everything that they're thinking is bad. And they just
I would love to read that.
I think that's hilarious to me though. It's just like there's like a guy who's super talented and he's like, I'm gonna get into radio.
No, not again.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into industrial music done by the dogs. Oh no, it's not bad. Well, this animal community is pretty.
The tale of the unfortunate homo.
Man, yeah. Man, I'm really into fantasy. Son of a bitch, the market. How is it not safe? Shit, how could I hold? How could I tell? So that's the thing that was in the back of my head. That's so funny to me. It's just like the idea of that person probably exists. Because like I said, it's from some of these people that be coming up to me and they're like, what the hell, man? Like this, I'm like, oh man,
All the crowds are coming out of
more willing to come out.
Lansing.
They were there. Everybody here was there. They also just laugh the way they walk up to me and like, you understand, brother? And I'm like, I'll listen, but I'm not gonna say yes.
Yeah, you look at their first date and you know what's really interesting.
I think everybody should have a friend. That doesn't mean that we're friends. You say your piece, I think I'll be quiet over here. It's not one-to-one, obviously, because you have no feedback.
I won.
But if you're trying to
So they
learn a
got
move where you're
61
kind of
year
in
quarterbacks.
position,
And then they
you
got
can
around
you can even some people like the athletes who put weights.
I was laying there and I was
simulate the weight of the swords and Eva fighters.
And honestly,
Like make the weight the same way as the swords and like
Has taken that whole
we
way up.
went.
it's not one-to-one, but I guess it's akin to tell work maybe.
It's a
You know,
lot. Where you're just doing placement. And that's all very well. Personally, I got knocked out by this, which is actually really. It is just, I usually sort of say as a Sam's Bronza, like Bronza's like the founder of like it's more military in nature. It's a lot more.
You ran 4 or 6 wins that first. You got those early rounds out of the way.
And I also told this.
Next year, it leaves some really fun openings to some of the.
I remember that. So we were fighting in this and they had those wonderful basketball half made of ash, looking like a sumo wrestler mounted asphalt in a flat. And they ran and me real close, over 90. And I remember, oh yeah.
Well, so I go out to fight,
It is a
fight
more
deer,
lungy,
and
there's
he's
more
looking at me,
back
and
and
looking at him, so
forth
we jump
on
in and bang, and he starts like drop to the ground. And he's looking at me, and looking at him, and he's coming over there, my shin greaves are glued by tar to the blacktop. I cannot get up. Our shoes are over there with Marshall sticks trying to get us up off the ground, and then they put us back together. And it's like, well, nobody's moving.
good at that.
Oh my God, that was so hot.
Germans are
That
more stompy than very good at this dress up.
But that, I had to naturally get that tar.
I've got the square that we're stepping on, right?
This rope comes up.
Run whole
And the finals of that fight, best out of three times.
but you're
And
moving
tear
inside
it
the
to
square.
and tear it to the break.
You're attacking as your steps. You're defending as your steps. You're not separating to quite as much as you can. You are separating them a little bit. There is actually a lot of
Sword and shield is not the thing about
there are some
five people long whole arm
and there's other German officers that are like, hey, cool, look at this cool idea that I came up with. And it's like, no, that's literally
And Tarek came, he drove out.
but that's just fencing manuals from history.
Approximately 18, 19 hours drive. They had a good rate for King. They traveled out to Central
It wasn't a thing, yeah.
Yeah, we saw it. This was one of us.
We can a few rounds now. Push cuts and draw cuts over. So, are you familiar with the surrounding push cuts and draw cuts? Yes, that's a cut and thrust thing. Yes. 6 inches or the width of the limb.
The first one.
So like, whichever is small. So like, my forearm is not 6 inches wide, my thigh is more than 6 inches wide. So 6 inches on the thigh, like maybe 3 or 4 on the arm. It used to just be a flat 6.
Yeah.
And honestly,
That was when they weren't
because how often are you going to draw just how often are you going to draw just 3 inches, right?
You're not kidding.
How often are you going to notice
And
that?
so I chose for some of those fights. So instead of
Point
fighting,
is, it's a
so every
significant
draw
draw
tree,
tree you recognize.
you go up to the next tree. So let's say you have 30 feet from yeah, 32 is a perfect tree. 16. So what they do
Sometimes
is they
it can
randomly
notice like on the side of the helmet.
fighters across.
You know,
And you
okay,
have
cool,
to
there's a
fight
sword
in
there
to
with
get
a
the
flat
winner's
spot
spot.
on.
And
Was
you
it drawn
down and
around?
fight in.
101 questions. And a lot of times if I had that way, I will stop the fight, be like, hey, was that
In
good?
general.
Me, I'm
Less
just
than.
swapping everything.
And there are set of rules.
So I have.
You gotta win 5 to 7.
I tried to handle on that.
I won 7. Straight back shots. As long as everybody gets their
A
elimination.
lot of that is practice. Those cuts are exactly why it's so important to make sure you don't have any bursts.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it's the same
How do you get to that
convention
final
for push
four?
cuts as
I
it is for
don't
draw cuts.
give a crap.
Tip cuts.
Which is what they did in
A
Paladin.
lot of
They
people
ran a champion, all the
they
bounties
can
were
get away with it,
but
but technically you're supposed
and
to.
they got that went through Curia and everything. I was on Curia after that, and it was all.
Yeah,
so what they
that
did
was one of those,
they
well,
said,
everyone
you
else
have
is
to
doing
fight
it,
again.
and we should probably.
And they just let everybody fight until they've been at least
But a lot of people are like,
losses. What they did was they were watching this list, and what they wanted to do was get
Cut my chest.
the fighter to the limb.
Why didn't you just
And
stay?
as His Excellency points out,
Yeah.
as long as the official European
Ready?
So that 5 and 6.
Cool.
you do it.
Draw cuts and push cuts.
Whatever you want to give them.
And they made sure, I don't think there was a single combatant in that thing that didn't have 4 or 5 losses. You know, and so once they got down, even, and again, they were just trying to get to 16, so some of the people
Got my leg.
that made the 16 had losses. But when they started the tournament,
You might not
all
have.
right. but you had a clean cut.
You've got,
You had,
I was
you
out
had,
there,
you had built a draw at least from here to here.
Okay.
and I was like, well,
It might have just been a particular way, but I would have taken it.
And I'm only gonna, when you're real marshals, you don't do a ton of marshalling, because, so let's say I inspect that more day. I'm sorry, that day.
That wasn't too much pressure, right?
No, that's great.
No.
Well, he can take it to the ground.
No, that's not.
I apologize, guys, I'm toast, I was here fighting about an hour before everybody, I'll be better next week. But,
Good arm.
It felt bouncy.
That would overturn an Earl Marshall's decision.
I think it did bounce here.
but it's always
but
good
here
to
you had to
line
pressure
it up
it
ahead
on.
of time.
Okay.
The secrets of your
This
marshals.
is what I mean by I
I
don't
always
know
know what the
nothing.
crown
Yeah.
was trying to say, of course,
And that's also one
editing
thing
was one of my,
you
you know how much editing.
Because sometimes you'll think something's bouncing, they're like, no, you had it right here, and you were thinking it was.
He's all plays it all.
That's right.
So
Thank you.
people coming up with that shit, I'm like, you may go talk. I mean, I'm sure Jim's gonna love you here with you.
Good arm.
One more round, should be good.
Dolph was one of mine, his first time through.
It was like. If Brady said no, go.
I think it was something to be like the door.
Yeah, and again, one, the chain of command work. I want a local marshal, I take the regional marshal, or take the baronial marshal, take the regional marshal.
Come in like.
And here in Ohio, you have cantons that have, they have marshals.
So like,
Where I
want
like
to
to stab you in the face,
but I don't actually want to stab you in the
You wanna
face.
follow that.
So I'm going to try to stab you in the face.
So when it gets, if it gets all the way, then
Right
it's
spot,
around
so
the
you
tournament.
have stuff.
My
Both sides of the blade are
all the
all
early marshals pretty much, I mean, you tell me if the king should never get out of his chair.
So, I was just making sure we were talking about something that.
Was that kind of coverage? In the front? Yeah.
Oh, that bounced all over.
I didn't have any, but if the crown has to come down, it's gonna tell me you're not going to job for marshal.
He was called to me. That was a good headshot.
Luckily, we're Royal Royal, you can go to the board and say that.
Theo could have liked him.
And so before he was theatrical, when I met him,
Very good.
That was fire. He was Theodoric von Rostock. 14th century up to such long.
Most often, when I don't get my draw cuts in a fight, it's because we
He was,
for whatever reason, the guy stepping forward.
Can we try that?
Yeah, so as a quick review of what I'm talking about, right? So, we'll end up. Right? We all tried to attack each other, neither of us successfully did so. So
I was
we try
thinking,
to fight each
yeah,
other, right?
yeah.
We can try and leverage and try and stab each other. Or the fastest way to escape from here.
The Theo was always, even when he got ready, so
I'm going to attempt to
when I tell people, I said, if you want to be on the pack, you think you're on the pack.
before you took that second
Who's at the
step
head of the
forward.
pack?
Yeah, when you were hanging like this.
Who is the spread of your,
I still got your sword.
and
But you
way
saw
out
that
ahead
head
of
of the pack, right?
Theo, and then Jafar and Brander Banner, I knew they were way ahead of us. If you are on, don't sell yourself very stories. Whenever I tell people, I say, just put yourself in the middle of the group, you're generous yourself, and shots, you say, who should you be looking towards for a rap shot?
You just can't clobber somebody. Unless you're fighting back.
That's hard to stop.
You got an idea? Funny how that works. But I looked up to those guys who said they are leading the road, over your head. You see
So long as
those
your arm is
folks getting
fighting.
successful. You can they're good people, they're teaching their training. You can just look at it and see their behavior. You know,
I'm way offline here, right? I'm just letting it fall into place almost. I'm resisting it just enough that it doesn't end up dropping you out. And take a step back. So we're here, we're outside of the wall. I can throw that cut to your sword. Well, Palomar, because
I'm not trying to cut you, I'm trying to cut your weapon. I can cut your weapon, right? I can cut that sword.
we did border raids and we took a big trip.
Hit my weapon.
And
Hit it again.
he and Moonwolf.
Step in like you're a heavy fighter. Hit my
There
weapon.
was I got a big shield. But
If I'm a heavy fighter,
10 talents here, you know, my super line, how they enter and Palomar, and I'm sure they're not scared of me, but I've been scared. Those two guys stepped out, that whole unit is not anywhere else, you just got to beat. And I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure.
Out of the way.
But that's the level.
The only way I could have disengaged is by stepping back and pulling my sword.
And then Palomar got knighted like right after that. He got hit right after the raid. Because Cab would know. Did Palomar get knighted just before you? And you and Semyonka got knighted out in the fall. Death from
You're trying
below.
to work on something. No one's helping you work on it. You're not just going to clobber you every time you're open. You saw them.
With swords almost as long my ass many times.
And if you were a heavy fighter, with a heavy shield, my sword would have hit on your shield all day long. So it makes sense.
Was the ship gathering.
Crack your head.
It's great to see, but when David and St. Whistle were, Semyonka, me.
Do the same thing, but after you throw my sword offline, grab
Okay,
your
yeah,
dagger.
that's the big. And I thought Wolf and Semyonka were just the worst guys. And they rode
You got the idea. The execution might have been a little rough, but we had
every
the idea.
melee, they came after me. It was really, and I realized, after the fact.
Yes.
They're trying to help you get there. And I keep those thoughts to why they come.
Tighten your motions a little bit. Be a little bit smaller with it.
Because my goal, when I knighted 94, Oz got knighted right before me, earned far captain's rank, I knighted in March. I get knighted in August. Ferrick's been a knight a couple of years. And so it's all
I don't think I'll push
But I'm thinking,
going through so I can pull
okay.
back.
Yeah.
here I am,
Both times, just there.
29 when I get knighted. And we need enough knights over X to X, more than something like
People realize.
I don't have to be the guy anymore. And I mean that sincerely. You can't